Fellow PGA members, my name is Derek Kinzer and I am running for the Carolinas PGA Mountain Chapter Director. I am running on my diverse PGA career and my passion and empathetic approach to serve you, the member. Let me explain. I started my PGA journey in the Carolinas section. I started out as an assistant pro at the Cliffs of Glassy. Then I became a non-member head professional at the Rocket Jocassee. After that, I became an instructor and pro shop manager at the Preserve at Verde Greens. Then my final stint before moving to Ohio, I was director of instruction at River Falls Plantation. In 2003, I moved to Ohio, where I became director of instruction and a golf administrator for the ViaQuest Foundation, which provided golf and life skills programs for at-risk teens, individuals with disabilities, and veterans who had traumatic episodes. I did that throughout the state of Ohio and Pennsylvania. Let me tell you about an issue that I had when I was a golf administrator for the ViaQuest Foundation. I had a group of kids that resided on a golf course that the city of Columbus belonged to. We provided programming, our ViaQuest Golf and Life Skills program at this golf course. During their time of learning golf and experiencing the social aspects of golf, they wanted to become a staff member of the golf course. Well, the golf course didn't have funds to hire them for summer work, so I reached out to a local government agency that had a grant that I could apply for that would benefit the kids in the group homes as well as benefit the golf course. So I applied for that grant. I received permission to start my program. 3 days before the program started, I received a call from the administrator explaining to me and asking me if the kids were going to be working at a golf course. I told them yes, that was part of the program. She then explained to me that because of an act of Congress from 1976, there would be no federal government programs could be benefited to golf courses or casinos. That means that none of the program money that I was applying for could be used at the golf course. The end result of this was me taking this issue to my section, then it got elevated to the national level. I was then put on the PGA's National Government Relations Committee. And I'm proud to say on that committee that we changed that act of Congress from 1976. So to this day, our fellow PGA members, you can go to the PGA website and find a playbook that will describe to you how to apply for federal relief funds. And I'm proud to say that is one of my biggest accomplishments with the PGA. My favorite golf story happened a day before my wedding and hours before my rehearsal dinner. It happened at the Thornblade Club. My whole wedding party was playing in a golf tournament at Thornblade, and we got to the 17th hole, and I got up and scored my first hole-in-one on the 17th hole at Thornblade. Immediately after I hit, my dad hit and scored a hole-in-one on top of that. It was father-son back-to-back hole-in-ones. It was the only time ever recorded. In closing, throughout my career, I've always reached out to mentors to be my go-to team. So I'd like to talk to you about my mentors in hopes that one day I can be a mentor to you as chapter director. My first mentor was Gary Taylor. Gary Taylor was a Southern Ohio PGA member. He was past president, and he's a Hall of Famer. He was my high school golf coach, and he taught me to play golf. And he's the one I thank for showing me the PGA way. My next mentor was Terry Johnson, or TJ Johnson, as some of you may know. Terry is a Swing Thought tournament director and a great friend of mine, and I have the highest respect for him. My last and final mentor that I've always reached out to throughout my PGA career is Ed Ibarguen. I met Ed Ibarguen as a high school kid when he was in college at the UNC golf camp. He was my camp counselor. So through the years, I've reached out to Ed for advice, and I've sought out advice, and his advice was to me was to go and be on the chapter's board if you can. Thank you for your time and considering voting for me. And I look forward to hearing your golf story soon. Thank you.